Hey, so here's the deal, you guys. We're gonna hop into Dyson Sphere Program. I am honestly like, I kind of slept like shit. I'm a little bit low energy. We have the bat problem, as has been mentioned. So we're gonna chill out Dyson Sphere style, and just see if we can crack out maybe 2-3 hours of progress, depending on when the bat people are coming, and get things going. So yeah, I need purple science, but I've also needed it for like forever. So let's see. Let's see if we could get purple science at some point. My goal is to sit here, make some progress, and chat with y'all. And that's the entire goal. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the question, surprise. This might be the old one. This might be the old one. This might be the old method. The old method was like this, where sometimes it did this, but it was also inaccurate. Wednesday is usually no evening stream, right? Correct. Tonight we'll be date nighting. So I would say no stream tonight. There's always like a 2% chance Megan and I just get bored and say to do it, but yeah. Okay, chat. Hit exclamation followage and see what happens. I think this might have worked. This is the best I can do. I love it, Surprise. I love it. It works. So if I remember correctly, this is the method that works, but occasionally has bugs. But at least most of the time it does actually tell you how long somebody's been following for. And then occasionally it will just be like 1 month and 7 weeks. And you're like, okay, so 2 months and a couple weeks or what? Let's see if we can get it to work. Strawberry says, Professor finally let me go. Let's go. Strawberries. Free falling. I'm looking for foundation. Foundation is this side, right here. There it is. Beautiful. Thank you, Surprise. It looks like it's working at least mostly, which is better. Todd, how are you today, man? Yeah, no evening stream tonight. Instead, we are going to be date nighting and, frankly, dealing with the bat people. So, trying to get our house full of no bats. No bats. Heyo. Okay, what if I just requested all of these here? And then, yes. And then these two would always have actually shit. Did that work for me or no? Put it right here. Demand this stuff so that I can have it easily accessible. Cool. See if this works better. You tried one with the days. 1 year, 4 months, and a week. Oh my god, Wes, what the heck? Ryan, how long have you been playing Dyson? Your shit looks pretty developed right now. We've been playing for 36 hours, 54 minutes, and 46 seconds. Ryan, how did you know that off the top of your head? Wow, that was a very impressive thing that you just did. Well, let me tell you. It says in the bottom right-hand corner. It's super small text, but 37 hours almost. 37 hours. Tubb says, I've been feeling like a bag of shit thrown on the side of the road. Not gonna lie. No. What's going on? Anything in particular, or just kind of that? Just kind of one of those times. Oh, buddy. Please. Wes, I cannot believe you've been following that for that long, man. That's insane. Okay, so at the end of our last episode, our power problem was like... How do you make this shit bigger? You've got to be able to make this shit bigger, right? Oh my god, it's just the plus button. Power. Power is the problem for us. We partially solved it last time. Maybe we should just make a whole shit ton of solar panels. Let's do that. A cooldown on it? Oh, maybe. I could do it. I could definitely do it. Maybe. Probably, honestly. The shit I had to do yesterday, all that for so little. It certainly drained energy out of my husk of a soul. Yeah. Hang out with us, Tub. We all love you here. It's true. Hang out here, and I'll do my best to not whack you over the head with annoying Dyson stuff. I need copper with the complexity of life in the Dyson Sphere program, you know. I hear that, Tub. I'm also kind of feeling, I don't know why, I just woke up. I was supposed to do a whole shit ton of stuff this morning. I woke up, I did like one thing, and then I was like, I'm gonna rest for a second before we move on. Yesterday I finally finished the latest season of RWBY with my friends. And ooh fucking boy. Is that, what is that, Strawberry? What is that? Okay, so to make solar panels, you need 6, 6, and 4. And it takes 5 seconds. So it's a relatively slow process. So what we want to do here is go... I think I can technically insert it there. I could. So let's do this. Do this. What's that mean, Tub? I have my fair share. It's pronounced Ruby, and it's an anime. It's an anime, right? It's like an animated show. I don't know if it counts as anime because it was made in Canada. Ooh fucking boy. Ooh fucking boy does not sound positive necessarily. Ooh fucking boy does not sound like the most positive positive reaction. It wasn't? Okay. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. I was gonna say, Tub just sent a video about this. I actually haven't seen it. About what makes anime anime. It was in the Discord though. What do I want to do here? I want to make these. I want to make those. Nope, wrong button. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, send it again, Tub. For sure. They killed my favorite character. Spoilies! Whoa, spoilies! I'm kidding, but also I'm sorry. I'm sorry they killed your character. Maybe they'll come back. There's always that possibility. In most shows, at least. Oh, did we fuck up? We killed the character everybody cared about? That's okay. We can bring him back. We can always bring him back. Oops, nope. I don't want that there. I want this to go right here. They already did that? Okay. Never mind. The second time around, it's usually final. Spoilies for a show you most likely won't watch. True. True. Also, these videos will go out on YouTube, though, so you never know. Maybe somebody watching this is a Ruby super fan, and if they are, you know, maybe they are, you know. Surprised. Do buildings in this game have drain whether they are operating or not? Power drain whether they're operating or not? Also, most of the cast has embraced the void. If they're a super fan, they better have watched the full thing. Well, maybe they're a super fan in training, you know? Hear me out here. Maybe they're a super fan in training. They haven't quite got there yet, but they want to. And then hearing the spoilie would... some do, but most don't? Okay. So it's really not a big deal to do this then. There's no downside to just making it slightly bigger than it should be. I'm kidding. I'm sort of the... I mean, I do avoid spoilies at all costs. Mostly out of a... It's kind of like wearing a mask in public, you know? Except way less important. I generally avoid saying spoilery things. Just because, whether or not I give a shit personally, just because you know, if you are a person who cares about spoilers, which no judgment, if you're a person who cares about spoilers, it can be awfully hard out there, trying to navigate the world of the internet and culture being talked about constantly. Yeah. Oh, there's a spoiler tub. Don't quote me on that, he said. Spoiler ban is off. It's been 2 weeks. I got spoiled in advance. I mean, okay, Strawberry, but if you got spoiled in advance and you make sure that somebody else gets spoiled in advance, isn't that just kind of passing along the hurt that we've inherited to others? I'm 100% teasing. Isn't that sort of just like... Nope, there we go. Also 2 weeks. I still don't spoil Harry Potter for people, man. You know? People like to be like, Jesus dies in the end. And I'm like, motherfucker, that's like 1/4 of the dang book from the end. Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, cool. Spoil the solar panels are now being built. Great. This is probably silicone, right? Yes. High purity silicone. Hey, Ryan, if there's a spoiler in chat, should I delete the message? Not unless I would say not unless I'd ask you to, but yeah. I think that's a great question. I would say no for now. I would say nah. It's a wait. The spoiler. Wait. Sorry. It's a terrible show, and I'm salty. You know what, Strawberry? Be salty. That's one of the few positives about terrible shows, is that it's kind of like being a fan of a terrible team. You get to be salty, you know? You get to be salty. It's one of the few pleasures of supporting a terrible team in sports, and one of the few pleasures of watching being a fan of a terrible show is you get to actually be mad when they do dumb shit. Also, what is Alnwick Castle, Connor? I don't actually know what that is. Is that a Harry Potter thing, or is that a Oh my god. Let's go. Got foundation out of our asshole. Discord's being is being annoying right now. It's where Harry Potter's filmed. Gotcha. Wow. I kind of pieced it together from context clues, but I was like, I don't actually know that. Why is high purity silicone a problem for us? I don't know. Fucking let's ignore it. Who gives a shit? I don't know. I'm gonna ignore it for now. God damn it. Why is high purity silicone being a little turd for us? Who knows? That's a problem for future Ryan and not current Ryan. We're flattening this entire Earth, by the way. Screw your biodiversity. Screw your biodiversity. I need soil pile. I need soil pile. We do this to get some more soil pile, and then we'll go work on purple science. I have to get purple science done today. I have to. That's a problem for future Ryan and not current Ryan. Listen, I do this shit all the time. It's probably not great self-help anything, but it's probably not a great self-help strategy, but I still do it all the time. That's for sure. All right. Okay, so purple science. If I were hypothetically to want to build purple science, it would take Purple science is these guys and these guys. Particle containers, yeah? Nope. And broadband. Do I currently have any of those things being created? Is this a cheese? Is this a cheese? Guys, we got a rainy day here. I don't know why this always happens. It's probably because these things tie into each other. But like, I feel like it's always... You ever notice how it's always the rainy days when you wake up kind of feeling rainy day-ish? I'm feeling rainy day-ish. And it's a rainy day. It's weird how that works out. Which one came first? Chicken or egg, you know? Chicken or egg. I just heard about some weird family issues that are half funny but half concerning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Victoria. Uh-oh. It's no bueno. Very no bueno. Sounds like most of my family tree, Spriggett says. Was it right here? Yes, there it is. Wait, these are the planetary ones. That's what I need, right? I need planetary, not interstellar. Okay. Great. Oy vey. Why is family so uniformly problematic? It's just like every family's got it, you know? Oh, look at that surprise. Is that your first added quote? Let's go. Little surprises growing up. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I love it too. My cousin, who's a year younger than me, keeps smoking weed in the car that her entire family uses, yet she seems to have no concern about them finding out. Bold! Wow. Bold. We actually have a neighbor who all they do, it's this high school kid. Literally whatever time of day, Megan and I, we run in the neighborhood past their house. And they park their car on the street. The kid parks their car on the street. The kid, literally no matter what time. I'm going to tell this story with the acknowledgement that I think probably this kid has a terrible home life. I think that's probably what's happening here. And I feel really sad about that. But I think what's happening here is the kid has a terrible home life, and so they literally escape to their car to smoke weed every day. 420 blaze it. But the kid is always in the car, windows barely cracked, fumes leaking from the car. Literally whatever time of day. If it is after 2 p.m. and they're done with school until 10 p.m., this kid is hotboxing. It's insane. The sheer, like probably the sheer weed economy of Michigan is being upheld by this teenager. And I'm mostly impressed and slightly concerned. It's just constant blazing. I think I have everything I need here. Did we do this once already? Nanotubes and titanium, these. Plastic. Demand. They're all being brought. That's beautiful. It's just constant blazing, man. It's just constant. It is. That's the sound it makes when you blaze. I don't know if you guys knew. Did you guys know? I don't know how experienced you guys are in the druggy arts, but it makes the popping sound on the end. Yeah, of course, Victoria. Yep. How much weed have you smoked, Ryan? First off, no, we were never talking about me. This is not. When I said experienced in druggy ways, I was talking about a hypothetical family member, theoretically. It's just like, bro, you get to get stoned, and then everyone in your family just has to smell the aftermath. Yeah. Why not? I'm curious as well. Because I don't super like. So Yeah, using my Twitch platform in responsible, good ways, including the legality of the places I smoked and hypothetically and etc. Just not sure that's the the way I want to be spending my time here. Yeah. We can talk in theoreticals, of course. Always. But... That's all. Hey, Nemadroid, how's it going? Doing everything wrong? I know, right? All of it. Probably a little bit, at least, honestly, though. I remembered when Once Upon a Time was good. Is that also a TV show? How much have I smoked? How can we answer this creatively? I lived in California for 2 years. 2 years is approximately 720 days. 30 days. 730 days. Oh shit, I'm out. So let's do the math there. Hypothetically, theoretically, I'd say more than once or twice. Hypothetically, theoretically. It was a bad time every time? Oh no, Victoria had bad experiences. Oh no. It's just not everybody's cup of tea, Chad. That's partially why I don't want to talk about it like super in depth, you know? It's not everybody's cup of tea. Definitely more common these days than not, but Once Upon a Time it was good for 4 to 5 seasons. I just pretend season 7 never happened. Oh no. I'm not dropping it. That shit's expensive. Oh, research done. Let's go. Okay, we have everything we need to make here. So then we can make these. Particle brought... Wait a second. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Nearly had a heart attack. 2, 2, and 1. So let's do... Let's do carbon nanotubes out the left. Yeah, exactly, Victoria. Please don't smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are terrible. Cigarettes are actually terrible. They're actually terrible and also terrible for you. It's just the truth of the matter. There's just no good redeeming quality about cigarettes. And unfortunately, that is not said enough. Text message from the wifey. Thank you. I love you. Have fun. Kick butt. Take names. It's a weird thing to text your wife before surgery, but one courtesy I had was to not smoke out my car like an absolute twat of the cousin that I have. Yeah. 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 That's great. Yeah. I don't know. So hypothetically, theoretically, I had a cousin who had some mostly like harmless experiences, like not good nor bad, just kind of like they were just experiences, I would say, with the marijuanas, and then had hypothetically, theoretically, this cousin, they told me via stories, had like very, very, very many just great experiences. No really ever bad experiences. That might be hypothetically, theoretically, because the cousin who I'm talking about had no fucking idea what they were doing. Like the first 2 to 3 times they smoked in a like community setting, in a like a peer pressure situation, you might almost call it. And so they literally, for instance, hypothetically, theoretically, like didn't put their thumb over certain parts of air. You know, airflow was not happening in the way that it should, and so they maybe actually just acted high rather than actually being high for like the first 3 times. But yeah. When you go to bed, Ryan, Meg's gonna be at her PC grinding Valorant, pooping on kids. Honestly, I'm so fucking happy right now, and also minimally terrified. Like, sorry, not minimally. And partially terrified. Megan was good enough after her first little bit of Valorant that I think I may no longer be better than her in like a couple weeks. And that is kind of scary, but also fantastic because it means that Megan and I get to play a ton of Valorant together, which is of course great. But yeah. I'm also always, you know, part of the reason, so part of my like hesitation to talk about like weed culture all the time is everybody has had a friend. I feel like everybody's had a friend, right? Who weed culture is not a thing. Like smoking is not a thing that they do. It is what they have made their identity. And it's one of the only minorly annoying things about having friends who are stoners is that stoners are always like, I don't know of any stoners who are like, no, listen, this is less of a big deal to me than you're making it seem. They're always like, no, it literally is all I do and all I care about and all I talk about. And yeah. I think that's part of it too, is that it's just like I'm very fond. I have many stoner friends who I'm very, very fond of, and not all of them are this way, but I feel like most of them are this way, where it's just like, it's kind of like maybe, and I don't know, but the banter gene feels strong in me today. I don't know why. It's kind of like maybe when I have a couple friends who have now had kids, and I don't blame them for this, but like your conversations with those friends are now conversations about their kids, and that's it. And I understand it's taken over their lives, you know, and it's a beautiful thing, of course, etc. But like, that's it. That is their identity now. And I'll probably be that way someday soon, but hopefully not super soon, but yeah. Nima Droid says your cousin needs some brownies. Hypothetically, theoretically, my cousin is a big fan of brownies. For sure. And gummies and etc. Yeah. Nope, I want to do this and then do this. There we go. Are you gonna do the Fortnite thing with Valorant? What do you mean, Suppress? She's gonna reach bona fide gamer girl status. Nay, gamer lady status. You're right. She is gonna reach gamer lady status. I think you're exactly right, Victoria. And I'm gonna be taking lessons from her. We joked about it last night, but like, I think I'm literally gonna be taking lessons from her soon. You're so correct. I had so many friends who were like that, and I was like, goddamn, can we like just go out and eat some food, catch a movie, anything else? Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. Again, I think like to very honestly talk about it, like I think weed is like mostly harmless, but also frankly more than anything what I would like with weed is for it to be declassified, so that we can, as a Meg always knows the term, but I don't because she's actually in science, but like so that we could actually study it. Currently it's classified in a way that we can't study it. We can't use, it's a drug that you can't study. And so like, to me, that would be step number one on figuring out if it was actually had any long-term bad effects or any of the complications of like, you know, how do you ethically decide if it's a good or a bad thing? Yeah, also I have no problem with it. I hope it's decriminalized. I cheer on every time it's decriminalized so far. All of that. Yeah. But also, what were we saying? It is really funny because it's been a countercultural thing for so long, it could become a part of like a counterculture identity. And that can be a lot sometimes. If you're like, I just like you because of who you are and not because you smoke the weed. Smoke the ganja. I hope Valorant doesn't become like Fortnite, where all you did was stream it. Weekend streams or playing with viewers. No. There's no way. There's no way. Surprise, for sure. It might become for a while, but I don't think it would ever become for a long time. It might become for a while a like all Megan and I do. Are these things slow or what? During evening streams. Wait. How long do these take? 8 seconds per? Oh shit. Okay. We may need more. I have enough to make 1.4 a second right now, I think. Smoking the weed. What is a while? I don't know. I mean, you know how we pick stuff for streams. It's like what's interesting to us. You also know that like almost everything that I do on Twitch, I move over to YouTube as some sort of like content. Feel free to shoot me in the face now that I've used that word in a serious fashion. Yeah. So like I don't see that was an entire world ago what we were doing with Fortnite. So content, yeah. I don't see there being any way, but I think we might play some Valorant. You know, I think we might enjoy some evenings just playing some Valorant with Megan and I. You know, I think that's very possible. I have no way to tell the future, but yeah. And also, it's really fun right now. Like Megan, like you guys saw it. I had a fantastic time. I hope you guys did. I've never laughed so hard at Valorant last night because Megan was just like having a great time, and I really enjoyed it. Also, it made me so nervous because all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, Megan's gonna be better than me. And then it like kind of hilariously got competitive for me, and I was sweating. My hands were actually shaking. You know, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on my sweater already, kind of deal. Yeah. We're just gonna double this. We're gonna double all of this, chat. We already have the whole thing here. It's always great to have Meg on stream and being able to experience different games with her. So no qualms so far, for sure. It's I think too, like, I don't know, maybe Megan will become addicted to it, but if she does, then like, yeah, we'll just, it's not like Megan's here for lunch streams anyways. I'm not gonna be able to play with her on lunch stream every day, you know? Meg being good, hi Mars, is gonna make you better in the long run. Win. I think it will. Are you kidding me? Also, the thing we've always said about Valorant, right? The thing like everyone has said about Valorant, and I've said as well, is like, man, the thing with Valorant that could be cool is if I had like a friend or two friends that it worked out really well to just play with constantly, so that we had like some vibes like that. And it turns out I was looking far and looking wide, and the Valorant partner I needed the entire time was in my house already. Hi Mars. Next stop, League of Legends. Lol. Actually, I made Megan download League of Legends last night. No, I'm just kidding. I did not. Was it me, Jesus? Was it me? Hi, Mars. How's your day going? I was gonna do that, and then I was gonna do this, and I was gonna do that. I wasn't listening, but before I heard you talking about weed, then I hear Meg probably won't get addicted. We skipped a couple things in between, but honestly, not that. I think I have told you guys the story though before, right? About how, about hypothetically, theoretically, Meg's first time imbibing an edible, and what she became obsessed with. Do you guys know what she became obsessed with? She became obsessed with the geological feature alluvial fans. What is an alluvial fan, you ask? That's how I felt. Check your posture is out of stock. It is, but I'll check it anyway, Strawberry. Alluvial fans, which is a geological feature, and oh no. And Meg got really obsessed about it. Mars says fiance's mom had to go to the hospital this morning. She tested positive for COVID. Doc thinks it might be a false positive. She just got her second dose a week ago. So got up 3 hours early with that news to comfort the fiance. Oh no. So she went to the hospital for other reasons and tested positive, or she tested positive and then had to go? Damn. Yeah, little into hearts. That sucks. She couldn't breathe. Her ribs / lungs hurt. Went to the hospital. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Dang. Please tell the fiance we're thinking of her. For sure. Her scans and everything look clean across the board, so either the vaccine is working super well or it's a false positive. So I wonder what the breathing and lungs thing is. Torn a muscle in or around, in, on, or around her, under her lung. Okay. Okay. That's great about the scans then. Interesting. Huh. Chat, I'm the dumbest fucking human of all time. We already have purple science. I made purple science like 3 episodes ago. Okay, well, now that's quoted. She has COPD, so it causes her to cough really bad. Could have torn a muscle. Okay, yeah. Quote, 690 is now, chat, I'm the dumbest fucking human of all time. Yeah. That's really, I'm sorry about that, Mars. That is stressful. Ugh. It's not like any of us knew what was going on in this game enough to tell you that you were doing something wrong. True. True. Oh, man. Okay, thinking of the fiance and the fiance's mom then. Dang. Oy vey. That was still good, what we did here. This was good and needed for sure. This was good and needed. But it wasn't needed as badly as I thought it was. Well, shit, with purple science done, what do we do next? Ryan, you like hiking, don't you? I love hiking, Connor. Yeah. Yeah, to quote Victoria. Yeah. Orange science? Honestly, there is another science. There is a whole other level of science. White science? Green science? Oh, green science is used to make white science. I don't know. Let's look at green science real quick. This will make my brain hurt. I haven't even unlocked it. Love it. Wave function interference, you know. Look at the giant's thumb trail in Scotland. It looks so odd. What's odd about it? I don't know that I've heard of that one. Surprise did quote for the first time today. How are you holding up today, Mars? Sounds like the fiance's had a rough day. You've been involved in that. Researching drive engine right now, which unlocks Mecha Warp. Okay, so that's a good one for us to have. We could make warps, make warp things. Solar sail life is fantastic. All of that helps our power. That helps power. That helps power. Studying the Rabi oscillation to obtain the law of probability change with time during the evolution of the particle wave function over time, comma. It can be artificially interfered with. Finally, we get to a subject and a verb. Wow. That's a hell of a clause. And then we can get the quantum chip. Oh, I love the quantum chip. It's my favorite. Oh, this starts us building the Dyson Sphere. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. This one unlocks green science. So I have to do these ones in order to get that. In that case, let's do it. Q full. Gravity Matrix is next. Holy vey. This game be confusing. Oh, Tony. Oh, Tony. Hi, how are you? I missed your hello comment. How are we? Oh, Tony, I hear you. I woke up today feeling a little bit less bright than normal, you know? One of those days where it's just a little bit draggy. And, ooh. Dyson does not care.
I'm losing my grip on reality.
Not Alex with the follow. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you. So what you're telling me is this game has nothing to do with vacuums. Unfortunately, Tony, the only vacuum is the actual vacuum of space, which really isn't a vacuum. Like it's not a Dyson one at least. Yep. Sad, isn't it? It's sad. Are my logistics ships just flying through that shit? That seems complicated. I'm a Dyson. I get to vacuum up stuff. I do actually get to vacuum up stuff using the Z button. Oy vey. Oy vey. Is a Dyson Sphere a real spacey wacy thing? It really is. It really is, Tony. Yeah, yeah. So a Dyson Sphere is a theoretical thing. The Giant's Thumb. From the Isle of Skye. I've seen Isle of Skye pictures before. I'm trying to remember if Megan's been to Isle of Skye. So Dyson Sphere is a real theoretical idea that would harness the power of a sun or a star to give you a whole shitload of power. Yeah. And so this video game makes that it builds the steps between raw materials to that, and your job is to do it. I still like to imagine that you're building a really large vacuum. Honestly, game might be better if I was building a really large vacuum. I'm kidding. I love the game itself. But imagine building a really large vacuum. Be pretty fucking cool. If you think about it, a Dyson Sphere is just a vacuum for energy, and the thing it vacuums is a star. So maybe